What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that is thank you for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan or someone who just locked in with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going on the channel, man, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, man, Mr. Check the Temperature on both of them platforms. But before we get off into today's topics, I must let y'all know we still trying to get to 615. I still will be doing the free raffle, free giveaway at 615 subs. I'm also taking pre-orders on the t-shirts and the hoodies. T-shirts right now are $25 plus shipping. We got them in red, black, white, and yellow. And then we got the hoodies. In the cool gray, dark gray, black, and red, man. So if you're interested in one of those pieces, man, hit me up on one of my social medias. Let's talk business. Let's get you right. So, I've had a very interesting time on Twitter the past couple of days, man. You know, I like to kick dust up on Twitter, man. I like the conversation. I like the engagement. That's why I keep trying to tell you I need to follow me on my Twitter. But I put up my Champion of the Year rankings as currently is, present day, always subject to be changed, moved around, and things of that nature. Boy, I didn't know so many people cared. I did not know so many people cared about what my personal Champion of the Year top 10 would be. Now, I will say this. I did put this list out before Jay Black and Ben Swayze came together and put certain parameters and certain guidelines on what makes you eligible for Champion of the Year. So I just want to preface that by saying that. So I put my list out. And again, like I said, man, it drew a lot of attention. You know, and one particular person had a lot to say about me leaving Rum Nitty off of my top 10 list for Champion of the Year. And so he began to troll a little bit. This is my guy, you know. He's been one of my main supporters from my day one, but he's definitely someone who likes to try to get under people's skin and kind of get a response out of them. So he's giving me his opinion, his thesis on why Rum Nitty should be in my Champion of the Year top 10 list and why he's undervalued, and every time he goes against someone's best that we devalue and we don't appreciate the bars that Rum Nitty gives us. Okay, that's your opinion. I'm cool with that. But in him trying to defend Rum Nitty, he's listing off of these battles that he has that he believes that Rum Nitty won. So guess what happened? You know, I'm getting kind of popular. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting kind of popular in this whole battle rap thing. And so one of the battlers that he named was actually someone who follows me and someone I had been already talking to about coming onto the channel anyway. Who's that battler? That battler would be none other than LL Coogi. So what ended up happening is LL Coogi and my guy, his name is Uncle Rick. Definitely follow him on Twitter. You know, they got into a back and forth. So I said, you know what? I got a great idea. I'm about to bring both of y'all on, and then y'all can do a bar for bar breakdown of the LL Coogi and Rum Nitty battle. And we really gonna see who really won that battle. So that's gonna be coming up fairly soon. It's probably gonna happen sometime next week. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But that gave me a great opportunity for you guys to take advantage of. If you have a topic that you want to discuss that you think would be interesting, I ain't got no problem. Shoot your shot, man. Hit me up on my DMs. Let me know what the topic is. And if I feel like there's something I want to talk about on my channel, man, I'll bring you on, man. I told you, I'm about the people. We're going to grow this channel together, man. We're going to grow this channel together. But in doing so, in Ben Swayze and Jay Black coming together and establishing the parameters for Champion of the Year, they had a couple requirements. One, no quarantine, no FaceTime, no Instagram videos. So if the two battlers were not in the same area and arena face to face, it did not count. Okay, I'm cool with that. If that's what the new parameters is, and people are saying that it should be a minimum of 4 battles. You have to have at least 4 battles to be eligible for Champion of the Year. Now, I'm not necessarily mad with that. But again, I will tell you right now, you're not gonna see a lot of women on my top 10 list because the women just do not have enough battles. So I think we need to do Champion of the Year for the women as well as the men. That way you get, you know, equal opportunity, man. But I also have another question. It's a battle coming up December 12th. Now, one of the people that are battling in this particular battle has not lost since Summer Madness 6. So you're talking about a 3-year run of him arguably being undefeated and dropping a lot of ladders, a lot of 30s, a lot of clips on people. And so my question is, he only has 2 battles right now, but he clearly smoked both competitors. Let's say this battler 30s his opponent on Smack Volume 6. Y'all gonna leave him off your top 10 list? Who am I talking about? None other than K-Shine, the Punisher, who I consider to be the LeBron James of battle rap right now. Why do I say he's LeBron James? Because he's arguably the best battle rapper in the URL, and he doesn't win Champion of the Year. He's been up for Champion of the Year 2 years in a row. He lost both of them to Geechee Gotti. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. So I don't believe that all wins are the same. So you telling me that if he clearly beats a Pat Stay, who has been sitting out a year, that he's not eligible for Champion of the Year because he doesn't have enough battles? No, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that thesis. All wins are not the same. All wins are not equal. K-Shine, if he were to smoke a Pat Stay, needs to be in Champion of the Year contention again. Do I believe he will win this year? No, I don't. I think it's been people that have far more superior years, more consistent because they have battled so much. But y'all gonna leave him off because he didn't get that 4th battle, but he could smoke a Pat Stay? I don't think y'all willing to do that. I just don't believe it. But I do know another thing that's going on when we're talking about some of these battles that are coming up. One of the most anticipated battle that's coming up is B-Dot versus Chilla. And as we're getting closer, the anticipation is starting to build. And we're getting more and more information about this mega matchup that's about to happen. Did y'all know this is about to be 4 to 4.5 minute rounds? Who do you think requested that? 4.5 minute rounds? Oh, somebody got something they need to get off their chest. Somebody got to say a couple things. They have a message to get across come December the 12th. But you would think the person who requested the 4.5 minute rounds would be B-Dot, right? Because you know I'm talking about B-Dot and Chilla. What if I told you it was Chilla Jones who requested the 4.5 minute rounds? This man has something rolled up his sleeve. I believe he has something rolled up his sleeve. Do I believe he's going to win? Y'all going to have to wait to the prediction show for all that. But I definitely believe he has something up his sleeve. But again, you know, 2020 is starting to come to an end. So what are we already looking towards? 2021 and anticipated battles, things to look forward to. B-Dot said he got a phone call from somebody that has not been seen in the battle rap community for a very long time. As far as battle rap goes, at least. He said that Twerk called him out on his return battle. Now, if you know who Twerk is and you know the kind of talent that he possesses, B-Dot taking that battle coming off of a Chilla Jones at the top of the year is definitely dangerous. Definitely a dangerous battle. But this is what I will say. You about to go against B-Dot? You about to go against one of the most consistent performers in 2020 that has not clearly been beaten in 2020, that has given you 2, 3 potential battles of the year. You're gonna put all your eggs in the Twerk basket. That's where you're gonna hang your hat. You're gonna put all your eggs in the Twerk basket. The person who doesn't have a 3rd round. The person who chokes in battles consistently. The person who has the most talent in the URL, but has never been able to capitalize that. That's who y'all gonna place your eggs in that basket. Okay, you can do that. But I'll let you know, New Jersey Twerk, B-Dot is not the only person that's on your head, sir. You called out another person. You called out another legend, a different type of legend. You called out a different type of legend. Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla versus Twerk on a return battle. Oh yeah, that's box office. That's definitely box office. Definitely box office. That's something that I want to see. What about New Jersey Twerk on a comeback against Briz on a comeback? Can you imagine the energy in the room? Can you imagine the energy in the room? So New Jersey Twerk, sir, your name is starting to resurface again in battle rap. Who you gonna pick? You got a lot of options. You got a lot of options out there. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to develop. Very interested to see how this is going to develop. I also got to let y'all know, man, obviously I'm on the road. Temperature Check is on the road right now, but we making our way back to the studio. And when we get back into the studio, we got a couple battles to discuss. JC versus Prep. I thought y'all said it was a 30. I thought y'all told me it was a 30. I can't believe y'all. We're going to talk about that. But DNA versus Lou Castro? Whip the pot himself? That was a very good battle, but we're going to talk about that because DNA elevated. I don't know if y'all really was listening to what DNA was saying in all 3 rounds. Don't just give me that 3rd round. He was talking in the 3rd round, but the 2nd and the 1st. Did you hear the message that he was conveying? Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that. I got the bars. You know I got the bars, so we're going to get into that. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Don't forget to pre-order. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. And like always, we're just getting started.